This is a presentation of the setup of nitric oxide on a Hamilton T1 ventilator. This education is intended for the respiratory therapist on the Cincinnati Children's Transport Team with an already working knowledge of the Inavent and Hamilton T1 ventilator. At the end of this presentation, you will be expected to complete a skill checkoff showing that you can correctly set up the circuit. This PowerPoint will be available on the shared drive for your reference at any time as a refresher, since this is not a treatment that is used often. Please feel free to ask questions or ask for help from myself or your peers. First, you will need to gather your supplies. You will need the Hamilton vent tubing, a pre-made Hamilton T1 nitric kit, which can be found in the equipment closet at base or in the nitric kit on each squad, and the Inavent injector module, which can also be found in the nitric kit on the squad. The pre-made kits each contain one piece of corrugated tubing that is at least 2 lengths long, 2 15mm adapters, one 22mm adapter, a sample port, and the Icaria sample line, ejector tube, and filter. Here is what the contents of the pre-made kits look like, plus the vent tubing. While holding the distal end of the vent tubing in your left hand, remove the elbow on the right side of the T-shaped connector. Do not discard, as you will use this piece in a later step. Now attach the 22mm adapter to the T-piece, where you just removed the elbow, and then attach the setup to the exhalation port on the ventilator with the elbow pointing up as you see pictured here. Go ahead and attach the flow sensor and pressure tubing from the vent circuit to the vent as well, otherwise this will be difficult to get to later on in the setup. Next, attach one of the 15mm adapters to the wide end of the sample port, and then attach one end of the corrugated tubing to the tapered end of the sample port. Now, taking the sample port you just made, attach the open end of the 15mm adapter to the elbow of the vent tubing that is already attached to the ventilator. Using the second 15mm adapter, attach one end to the second elbow and the other end to the female side of the injector module. Next, connect this elbow to the inhalation port of the ventilator as pictured here. Connect the free end of the corrugated tubing to the male side of the Inavent injector module and your circuit is complete. Now you are ready to perform your leak test on the Hamilton T1 vent and prepare the Inavent for delivery of nitric oxide. Thank you for listening.